Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking a closer look at the story making global headlines, 100 attempts fail, Putin thwarts. Ukraine's big Russia attack plan after Kyiv rejects Trump's offer. This development has added yet another chapter to the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine, a situation that has already drawn in international powers, intense media coverage, and countless debates about the future of Eastern Europe. By breaking down the situation from multiple perspectives, we can better understand how it is being presented to the world, how it works behind the scenes, and what it means for both nations involved. From the outside, the conflict presents itself as a tense and high-stakes standoff, one in which Russia projects an image of military strength and political determination. Vladimir Putin has shaped Russia's posture to appear unshakable, emphasizing control over borders, strict defense measures, and a readiness to counter any offensive. Ukraine, meanwhile, is projecting its own form of resilience, showing that it is not willing to accept terms that it believes compromise its sovereignty. The recent rejection of a peace proposal linked to former U.S. President Donald Trump adds to this image, signaling to both allies and opponents that Kyiv will not agree to what it perceives as an unfair deal, regardless of who presents it. This outer image is carefully maintained through public statements, televised speeches, and symbolic military displays, each aiming to rally support at home while influencing opinions abroad. Behind the scenes, the reality is far more complex and guarded. Intelligence briefings, confidential negotiations, and strategic planning sessions dominate the inner workings of both governments. Decisions are made not just based on immediate needs, but also on long-term calculations of political survival, international alliances, and public sentiment. The inner atmosphere is one of controlled secrecy, where leaders and military commanders constantly weigh the risks of every move. The public rarely gets to see these internal debates, but their influence shapes the visible events we read about in the headlines. In terms of performance, the latest reports claim that Russia has successfully countered 100 Ukrainian attempts to push through its defenses. Whether or not these numbers are perfectly accurate, they are being used by Russia to reinforce the narrative of its military superiority and defensive readiness. This suggests a highly coordinated defense system supported by timely intelligence, rapid response capabilities, and effective use of terrain. On Ukraine's side, the persistence to keep trying despite repeated setbacks demonstrates its determination to regain control of contested areas. Even failed attempts carry lessons, and Ukraine's forces are likely adapting and refining strategies with each operation. Safety measures in this situation are unlike those in peacetime scenarios, but still play a crucial role. Diplomatic channels, humanitarian corridors, and international mediators serve as the conflict's protective mechanisms. Just like safety features in a dangerous machine, they cannot eliminate all harm, but they can reduce some of the worst outcomes. Civilian evacuations, temporary ceasefires for aid delivery, and negotiations for prisoner exchanges are examples of these protective efforts. The effectiveness of these measures, however, depends on both sides honoring agreements, something that is often inconsistent in such a tense environment. One of the most striking aspects of this standoff is the unique positioning of each side. Russia's key advantage lies in its ability to maintain a defensive wall against repeated attempts at breakthrough while controlling the pace and terms of engagement. Ukraine's distinct strength lies in its unwillingness to compromise on issues it sees as essential to national identity and independence. Both are also engaged in a battle for narrative dominance, using media and international platforms to present their version of events to the world. This war of words is almost as significant as the one fought on the ground, shaping global perception and influencing the policies of other nations. The cost of this confrontation is immense and grows with each passing day. The price is not only measured in military budgets, sanctions, and lost trade, but also in human terms. Lives lost, families displaced, and entire communities destroyed. Economies on both sides are under strain, and the ripple effects are being felt across the global economy, from energy markets to food supply chains. These costs are the true weight of the conflict, borne not just by political leaders, but by millions of ordinary people. In the end, this situation is one that no one truly benefits from in the long run. The headline about 100 failed attempts illustrates the depth of the deadlock. Neither side appears willing to make the compromises necessary for peace, and each is investing heavily in outlasting the other. Whether a new diplomatic effort will emerge or the conflict will continue as a prolonged battle of endurance remains to be seen. What is certain is that both Russia and Ukraine are locked into a struggle where the stakes are as high as they can be. Territory, sovereignty, and national pride, and the outcome will shape the region's future for years to come.